What up? What up? What up? What up? What's happening, good people? I see you back there, Evapors, Evapors. Man, appreciate y'all dropping in. Of course, y'all know what we got on tonight. The Whistle Game Conversation, Evapors, they say the GOAT, what they call him, full of comedy and all the good stuff, man. So we're gonna go ahead and bring him in. You ready? Thumbs up. All right, all right, all right, all right. We got Evapors, y'all. We got Evapors. If y'all don't know who Evapors is, you're gonna find out. Gonna find out, man. Boom. How we
Hey,
doing, sir?
what did it do, man? I'm trying to get this little focus going. There we go. I think we good now. Yeah, we
Yeah,
good.
man. How we doing?
Hey, man, life is good, man. I don't have no complaints, man. Anytime you above ground, as they say, man, and then you got an opportunity to talk about cars and life and stuff, man. I'm with that always, brother.
All right, all right, all right, all right. Yeah, man. Hey, man. I will give a little shout out. So I see Neil Boogie was in here, Tim Windsor in here, Ken 10, Lefty Two Guns, Wasted
Lefty.
Talent.
All right, all
Yeah,
right.
man. I appreciate y'all dropping in here. Appreciate that share too. Appreciate that share. So, Mr. E Vapors, Mr.
Yes,
E
sir. Yes, sir.
Vapors, the man. They
Hey,
say,
we just trying to
he
do it.
say, it's your main man, E Vapors.
It's your main man, E Vapors, back with another vlog, baby. Know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
man. Like, man, let tell the peoples who you are, what you got going on, man. I'm give them a rundown of how we even met each other.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'll just kind of talk about just the car side of things, man. But I'm just a good old country boy, man, from North Carolina, man. Did some time in the military, retired from that situation, moved back to North Carolina, and I've been in the cars, man, since I was 17 years old, joining the military, and actually had some money to get a car. You know what I'm saying? So I go back to Jeeps, JDM. I'm a natural Chevy guy. Had a 2011 Chevy Camaro back in 2011 up until 2019 when I sold it to my dad for the family price, man. But been into kind of like exotic cars since like 19 and been kind of on the electric tip 2020 going into 21, and so I feel like right now, and then now I'm actually about to get my 83 G body that we've been building on, man, from the graveyard. It's a graveyard build. I mean, I can show y'all pictures, man, sitting in the graveyard, no motor in it, you know what I'm saying, on flats, and I can show you to where it is right now, man. So I'm just well rounded with the cars, man, and I just see the future with electric. And I do a YouTube channel, Evapors. You can type, how they say, Google me, baby. You can just Google Evapors, man, Evapors, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. There's a lot of stuff out there, man. I've been putting videos on YouTube going back to like 2011. Me and my brother, the Relly Rails, we had a a show back in 2011 that we did every week, every Tuesday night, man. And it was more of a sports, entertainment, and comedy show, but what it did was it taught us how to talk publicly, how to build websites. And because there was no such thing as Facebook Live, Instagram Live, YouTube Live. We made our own live show, and it was the only one of its time, man. I'm not saying I invented lives, but there was nobody doing live shows back in 2011 with a chat box like y'all can talk to us right now. There was no such thing as that back in 2011. You can go Google, you can do all the history and check it out. But what brings me and Swaps together, man, is cars, man. I went to a YouTuber's call out. It's been a year and a month now.
Yes,
Back in
sir.
Memphis. Um, I'm not sure the first time I talked to Swaps like online or whatever. I'm not sure if we met in Mr. Random's. Was it Mr. Random?
Mr. Random.
Okay, so we met in Mr. Random's late night. He used to be the late night king. I don't know what he don't do that no more. Mr. Random was the late night king, and I met so many people in his late night shows, man. And he would always have his G body in the background, and he's been playing with that thing for a while. And so yeah, I met Swaps like that, and then we met each other in person in Memphis at the
Memphis.
YouTubers call out, man.
Right.
And that's when King Evapors was born, man. That's when I went into what I call king mode, man. And it started out with just some fun with my daughter, wearing the crown and the robe and everything. But it turned into like a whole attitude, with my YouTube persona and the things that I'm doing with cars. Like, yo, you know how you got to have that confidence, right? Lo, you the king of this, you the king of that, right?
Right.
You the king of your castle at home. So you might not actually have a crown on like I put on, but you gotta have that mentality when you go in. So I was going into the Mopar circle without a Mopar.
Yeah.
You can't come in sideways and timid. You got to come in with your shades on and your crown on and let them know the king is in town. The king of what? Why are you the king? Don't worry about why I'm the king. Figure out why you're not the king. You know what I'm saying? you you need to or realize that you are a king of something. You know what I mean? So the whole motivation thing is has always been at the forefront. Whether I'm talking about cars or anything, motivation is always a part of it. Encouraging people, telling people, man, you a king. You know what I'm saying? Well, I don't have the money. Who told you money made you a king? You know what I mean? Love makes you a king, man. When you love and treat people the right way. And these cars that we love, man, they bring in so many people together, man.
Right.
These cars are bringing people together. I've met so many people that I probably never would have met like in my normal circles because of the love of cars, whether it's Chevy, Ford, you name your brand, and now
Yes, sir.
the electric, cars that are out now. It brings us together to have these conversations, man. And we can argue, we can fuss, we can say who's better. And Swaps used to tell me that my car, my I8 is not a it was the I8, yeah, the I8 is not a race
Not a
car.
race car.
He told me the I8 is not a race car. I was like, dang, I thought the I8 was a race car because I beat some Mopars in my non-race car. So I thought I had me a race car. So we would have these, debates, man, and just fun, just having fun. You can talk cars and talk junk, talk trash, but at the end of the day, we all are on the same page. We all love cars. And if you beat me at the track, hey man, I'm still gonna take you to Waffle House and buy you whatever you want. And if you beat me, take me to Waffle House and buy me whatever I want. So I'm glad to be here tonight, man.
Yeah, man. I
Appreciate it.
appreciate you jumping on. I really do, really do. I see we got some peoples in here. Let's course your brother, Relly Rails, SS Gang, LS. Appreciate
Okay,
that.
okay.
Austin Brothers, CJ, man. CJ's a longtime friend of mine from we was kids, man. Appreciate you dropping in, CJ. Uh, Rich GT 350, man. 5 to 10 said something about a foot race. We'll get to that. We'll
Uh-oh.
get to that.
5 to the 10 want to do a foot race?
They said something about a foot race. I don't know.
Man,
Jeremiah, laid back. Jay, what is good? What is good? Ken 10 also. Hey, man, I appreciate the share from all of y'all. You too, Evapors. But yeah, man, we met on Mr. Random's the late night. Man, the late night. He used to have it jumping over there, man. He used to
late
have it
night
jumping.
king, man.
He used to have it jumped in, and
Heck yeah.
not only that, what I find neat, like you're talking about the cars and everybody being able to link up with each other. It's just for the most part, everybody still communicates with one another, man. Maybe not as much as they did in the beginning, but they still have that relationship.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah, absolutely, man. And I value the friendships, the relationships, man, the text messages, the random phone calls, man, or the random inbox checking on you. You know what I'm saying? I value that stuff right there more than I do the actual, shop talk, car talk, or whatever. Because that's a small portion of who we are. We are who we are every day of the week. You know what I mean? So we got to check on us, periodically, man. Yeah, the Instagram is popping. Yeah, the YouTube is popping. But man, behind the scenes, man, everybody need to know that there's another brother out there. It's like, yo, what's up, man? You good? And you might not be good. And you got some people out here, you might not have to tell them specific details, but you might just need somebody to listen. You know what I mean? So a lot of us have been there for each other, man. And when we go out of town, you're not out of town by yourself. And you know how important it is not to be out of town in certain places by yourself. So, like, I don't know you, but hey, out here at this YouTubers event, man, we all out here together, man. So
right,
ain't
man.
nobody gonna slip, slide, and get missing. You know what I mean? So it's like a family, man. It's like these cars have like, made us family, regardless of the brand. And I can't, I'm not a Mustang guy. I argue with a Mustang guy all day. I will. That we can argue all day. And now that I'm doing electric stuff, I got folk that they mad about the EV. Oh, I can't stand EV. And then you find out your manufacturer is about to stop making your car. Now, oh, come on to Evapors, baby. Come holler at your boy. I got you, man.
Yes, 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 yeah, yeah. And plus, man, you bringing it to the forefront. I was aware of the electric car, and of course the i8, man, and then that's a long story, as far as what you had to go through with the i8. And I'm like, I wouldn't have thought that you would go ahead and go that route again. I thought you might be like, nah, nah, I'm gonna leave it be till a little later because of the time they had your car to be working on. I'm sorry, but you stuck it through, man. You got you a EV that's out there hurting some feelings, actually.
Look. I know people that build on cars and they can do this, they can do that, but they don't never race. I'm just saying, like, what's your race record? That's what I want to talk about. So I don't want to hear about, you changing out this and changing out that, and you flipping this and flipping that, and you got the wiffle ball bat. I don't want to hear about none of that stuff you doing in the shop. When was the last time you was at the track? How did you do? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm about results. I love the tinker. I love all that stuff too. Like I said, we're working on the 83 Monte Carlo right now. And
That's what I'm ready to see. I'm ready to see the
yeah,
body
yeah,
color get out. Of
we
course,
working on that.
we know. And man, if y'all haven't watched, we got a couple more in here. NyQuil, Hustle Hard. What's up? What's up? Austin Brothers Racing. Uh, hey, I appreciate y'all dropping in. But yeah, you was talking about results, man. I did get one win. I got a win by default, but it's a W. I'll take it.
Look,
I'll take it.
if you
But
read like me, we not gonna run it back. The race over with, right? That's the win, right?
that's what they say.
That's what they say. That's exactly
That's what they
that's a
say.
win. That's a
That's what
win.
they say.
Ain't no, you won't see me. Nah, run it back. Nah, not tonight.
So okay, the first go around when you had an I8 at Memphis when we first met, what was your record?
Mhm. Oh man, what was it? Man, I got a video where I talked about that record. I want to say I raced 8 times. Yeah, it was maybe it was like 5-3 or something like that. But I
Yeah,
don't really count losing to the Aventador twice. I mean, I knew I was gonna lose before the race started. You know what I'm saying? Like, so those I count the loss because if I would have beat him, I would have counted it. You know what I'm saying? But the races that bothered me, the race that I lost that bothered me was when I raced Mod of Fame. And I'll tell you why, because me and Mission Flyer had raced. He has a manual Hellcat.
yes,
And I give you the short version of the story. Mod the Fame basically was saying, like, hey, Mission, you got to work that car. You know what I'm saying? He said usually when somebody owns a manual, they might baby it a little bit, they don't dog it out, you know what I'm saying, trying to protect it or whatever. So when he drove it and we raced, it was a road race. When I tell you he put it on, man, he was out of there. You know what I mean? So I told Mod, I said, man, I think you took that personal, man, when you seen the I8 beat the Mopar. So I said Mod had to come and represent for Mopar Nation, man, to get their face back after the I8 beat the Mopar.
right.
So that loss right there, I was like, okay, he got me. He kind of dug in. But I showed a lot of people, man, that all that stuff that they heard was not true about the I8. All that stuff that they heard, oh, the I8 slow. Who told you that? Where did you see when was the last time you saw an I8 on the track? Oh, I ain't never seen one on the track.
Man, I
Y-
think
y-
that's the first time I ever seen one.
But
The
but
doors, the
but people
doors is
was
what did it for me, man.
yeah, but people would speak intelligently as if they've driven one, that they raced one, that they've seen several at the track, and they got some 0 to 60 times, some 60-foot times, some quarter-mile and eighth-mile times, but they had zero information. Now, when they saw me out there in the I8 beating the Scat Pack, beating the Hellcat, they were like, "Oh, the I8 is not. Oh, I thought the I8 was slow." Well, who told you that? And it's just an education thing. And now with EV, and they see me pull up at the track with the baby seats in the back of the little SUV Model Y Tesla, playing the
Yes.
ice cream music song when I pull up. They're like, "Oh man, they ain't gonna do nothing." But guess what they say now though? Boy, them Teslas is fast. Oh, now you know. Okay, who told you they was not fast?
Man, y'all get a chance to watch What up, Big Chief? Appreciate that. MJI, appreciate it. Y'all get a chance to go watch the E-Vapors first electric car to race a donk or a donk master. You know what I mean? He's the first one to ever do it.
History
And
made.
and 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 just the guy commentating when he was racing. I'm listening to him. I'm listening.
Boy,
I'm
he was
listening.
talking. He
Man,
said,
yeah,
well, this is $100,000 car.
yeah,
He said, how much he paid for this? I'm like, I ain't paying no 100,000. I'm like, who told you that? I paid 66,000 for the Model Y Performance. But that race, man, it was more of a history, a moment in history. And Dalton Master is a businessman. He's really smart, and he understood the magnitude of getting this race done and then letting the internet take off from there. There were news articles written,
yes,
you
I
know what I'm
seen
saying?
it.
There were people in the Tesla world that's never heard of a donk. They've never I'm not trying to put people in a box, but if we did demographics of Tesla drivers, it's probably not people that own donks, right?
Right, right,
And if we did a demographics poll of people that drive donks, that love that culture, they probably don't have a Tesla in the garage. Guess what we did that day? We brought two worlds together. We
right.
brought people that can buy tickets now to see these big wheel cars racing that never had an interest in big wheel cars. I personally have had messages to me that people that have bought Teslas because they saw my videos on YouTube. And I get a message almost every week now of somebody buying a Tesla because they watched a YouTube video of mine or watched the Instagram video of mine. And it's literally just the education. And another thing, and I'll digress. When I pull up at big wheel events with the Tesla, they see donks all the time. They see G bodies all the time. They see them all the time. Guess where the crowd be at the big wheel shows, man? They be around that Tesla. And then when I take my phone out, and press a couple buttons and the car start moving by itself, the car go back by itself, the car park by itself. Oh, can your donk do that? Can your Monte Carlo do that? It can't do that. So it's just some different flavor at a big wheel event, man. I'm not trying to, like, oh, it's better or one is better than the other. I just think it's adding a little bit of flavor to the culture. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So I enjoy it.
yeah, man. Yeah, man. My first experience with the electric Tesla car, Ken can attest for it, wasn't the best. It
Oh,
wasn't the
I
best.
know why. I already know where you're going.
It wasn't the best, but hey, but the wow factor,
Mm-hmm.
which is hey man, you get that, and then
Mm-hmm.
whenever he pushed the gas and the instant torque,
Oh yeah.
I wasn't experienced, I wasn't ready for that. That's just new to me.
Yeah. Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about, man. And when you have a Tesla, I can't speak for other manufacturers because I haven't driven any other full electric cars, but the Tesla will always tell you where you're at. Just like a internal combustible engine car has a gas light, right? The Tesla,
Man,
the Tesla is it's a computer. It's always telling you, hey, 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 just like your gas light. I mean, most cars don't ding on a gas light, but at least the Tesla is dinging and messages are coming up on the big screen saying, hey, you need to get to a charger. You got plenty of time to get to one. Now, if you just completely ignore your computer screen, just like you ignore your gas light coming on, you're going to run out of gas. But the Tesla has the largest supercharger network in the world. And if you can't find a supercharger, guess what you can do? You can just plug it up into a house plug.
man, we plugged up into Walgreens. We sure did. We plugged up in the Walgreens. The issue we had though is the actual charger that we went to was not working, and the
Ooh.
next one over was a good little while. It's a good little distance from it. Then we found another,
Hmm.
and there was you had to go through a little bit to get it to work. So,
Oh, so
like I
you weren't
said,
at a Tesla charger. You was at like a level 2 charger where you got to use an
right.
adapter.
There's superchargers at the time. I think we're near the airport or something to
Hmm.
that effect. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? So
Yeah.
it was different. It was different, man. It was different. It was different. But hey, what's going on, Lionel? I think I'm pronouncing that right. Or little ones vlogs. All right, little ones. All right, Mr. Old School. How we doing? How we doing, man? I appreciate y'all dropping in, man. We got E Vapors in here talking on the Whistle Gang, man. And
Whistle
and, and
game.
and Evapors is Evapors is a follower and a supporter of the Whistle Gang, y'all. So don't trip just because you think hearing talking about
Hey,
electric cars.
look. Like I said, man, I got the '83 Monte Carlo. It's being built right now, man. Just ordered some new coilovers for the rear so we can get that nice little squat, and we did a mini tub in the rear. So if your G body ain't got no mini tub, I'm talking trash now. If your G body ain't got no mini tub, don't holler at me. See, some people not gonna like that, but I'm just being. So I ain't said a word when I didn't have the car. You know what I mean? But now it's like, yo, we on like second base right now. Finish this car. The mini tub is done. You know what I mean? The coilovers are done. You know what I mean? The engine is done. We finishing up, a lot of the body work, obviously. And we're gonna have some really, really dope candy paint on there. It's gonna be a pretty car. It's gonna be a fast car. Since we went with small block, man. We ain't gonna do nothing too crazy coming out the box, man. But yo, it's Holly Sniper system, you know what I'm saying, with the fuel injection, one with the latest digital Dakota dash. So we got some toys in there, man. Got some toys in there.
Yeah, man, I'm ready to see it, man. I'm ready to see it. Ready to see him in action.
Mm-hmm.
For sure, for sure. What up, Shaq Diesel? For sure, man. If I forgot y'all in there and I missed y'all's comments, I apologize. You know what I mean? But a lot of people are talking about everybody has their preference, in which we do, man. We all do. We all do. But to be honest, man, I've rode in the Vapors car. I don't know how many times virtually, virtually, but I've never been in the car. You know what I mean? Y'all go watch the channel, man. Y'all go check
You
him out, man. He
That's a
had
YouTube first.
right, man.
YouTube first. Nobody done that before.
And not only that, we held a conversation while I was in the car.
Nobody done that before either.
So you know what I mean? Me and him had a conversation while I was in his car. And I came over for breakfast.
Never been done before.
So
I
man,
like doing stuff. I like pushing the line, man, and I enjoy editing videos, man. And what Swaps is alluding to, man. I basically cut him out and put him in the passenger side. I went to his YouTube channel and stole some of his audio and made it fit to what I was conversing with him about. So it's just kind of wild to see that, man. You see somebody drop inside the car, and I'm looking at the seat like I'm actually talking to
yeah,
him. So when
yeah,
I go and edit, all I gotta do is drop him in, drop the audio clip in after whatever I'm saying, and it was just a little fun little stuff I was doing on my YouTube channel. I hadn't done that in a while, man. But I like to have fun. I'm a natural comedian, man. I do stand up comedy, man. I got some of my stand up comedy on my YouTube channel. Um, if you scroll all the way back, man, it's some comedy on there. And the show that I was doing with my brother, the Relly Rails, it was called
yeah,
the Evapors Show, baby. You know what I'm saying? Ramped up, rowdy, and ready, man. Sports and comedy and entertainment, man. We
yeah,
did it, baby. We did it first, man.
yeah. Man, I'm big. And then, like I said, I watched it. Some of your comedy stuff, man. I remember the joke about uh, man, was it about the somebody hitting on you or something?
I'm trying to think which one. I done
Well, it
talked
was
so much.
about it was about when
Oh,
I
my
think
mother-in-law?
yes, your mother-in-law. He said when you
Yeah.
left, you left. He said, "Are they hitting on you?" I mean, man, y'all have to go check it out. That was funny. That was
Yeah,
real
yeah, yeah,
funny,
yeah,
man.
yeah. Yeah. That was a good one, man. And I had a good. Well, she's passed now, but I had a great relationship with my mother-in-law, man. So when I did that comedy set, I had to let people know, like, no, like that's not real. That was comedy. Like that didn't really happen. Like me and my mother-in-law had a great relationship, man. So yeah. But I love comedy, man, and that's the one thing I'll say that a lot of people don't know about me because they see the motivation, they see the car stuff or whatever, but they don't see me like busting on people. I like to roast people that met me in person. Like the last matter of fact, it's some good footage, man. If you watch some of the different folk that was in Memphis,
Yes.
you got to see me going back and forth with Don't Master, talking trash and just being me. And it's like I go toe to toe with anybody when it comes down to them jokes. Cause my brain is like this. Most people take time to think. And by the time you're thinking, I done hit you with 2-3. Now your knees is wobbling and it's almost over. You know what I mean? They're gonna have to throw the towel in, on
Yes,
on you, man.
sir.
So, but that's what people don't know about me, man. I'm a natural jokester, man. I love to cut a fool, have fun. Um, and I'm trying to do that more on my channel. And the more I'm around people, you see that. But when I'm in a vlog by myself, I mean, I'm not joking with myself. And the pandemic kind of has affected that because I'm not around a lot of people like I naturally would be around a lot of people.
Right, but when you are, I noticed that when you are, though, when I'm watching, it's motivational speaking.
Oh
You know what
yeah,
I mean? Some people need to hear that, no matter, you know what I'm saying, no matter however you bring it, man. If you say something that they needed to hear.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't care how much money you have. I don't care what your situation is. Um, you need to stay motivated, and you could be a motivator. The motivator needs to be motivated too, man. Every day is not the same. I look at it every day as like the stock market, man. The stock market goes up, the market goes down, and sometimes the market is really down. Like during the pandemic, stocks crashed, right? But people like myself saw it like that's the time to buy. Because guess what? The market is going to come back up, and your life is the same way. It might crash, everything might leave your life, and you sitting there by yourself. But guess what? You have an opportunity to build it back piece by piece, block by block. All you got to do is just get up and do it. And man, you're gonna turn around 6 months later, a year later, man, you can be like, dang, I'm back. I'm not just back, I'm better than ever. Because guess what? Dead weight, sometimes you won't get rid of dead weight. You will hold on to it. Sometimes dead weight got to walk out of your life. Feel me?
Yeah.
Sometimes dead weight got to walk out of your life because you won't never get rid of it. It's got to leave you. And that's how you got to look at it. When folk leave you, they was never meant to be with you.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. See, he's dropping knowledge, man. Like for in several of my videos, you know what I mean. I see you vapors. I say, man, say something for the camera. Whether we was in Memphis, Dallas, St. Louis. Did you make it to St. Louis?
No, I didn't make it to
You
St.
didn't make
Louis,
it to St. Louis.
but
Okay.
yeah, Dallas and Memphis, yeah.
Yeah, Dallas, Memphis. You know what I mean. Say something, and he's always got something. Dropping some knowledge for somebody, man, and then it don't fall on deaf ears. Some, you know what I mean. So it's a
Oh
good
yeah,
thing to hear.
yeah.
Good thing to hear. What's up, KJ Mack and Shaq Diesel, California love, man. We got some peoples in here, man. Appreciate y'all dropping
Oh,
in.
okay. I see the whole car community is up in here tonight, man. They
Yes,
they they,
yes,
res- they respect the whistle game, man, and you a solid brother, man, and people will respect what you do, man, and not just the work, but you have to be a quality individual in order for people to repeatedly fool with you. I'm gonna fool with you the first time out the gate because I don't know if you quality or not.
got you.
That second or third time is gonna determine if you quality, and I see people messing with you on a regular basis, man. So that's a testament to the person that you are, not the no mechanic technician, but the person that you are, and that outweighs how good you are, under the hood, per se.
Hey, well, all right, did so. Appreciate that. I do. I really do, man. Appreciate that. Tell them. So fill the people in on this last. Let's see, the last race. This last race. You was out there just hurting their feelings. It looked like,
Oh,
man.
yeah, yeah. So the Big Wheel Network, Country Clive, CC, Big Wheel Network, man, In and Out Customs, they had a daily driver shootout, and of course they had a Big Wheel shootout too. Don't Mass wasn't there. Boost Doctor was there, and Silent Killer was there. Black Gorilla Racing was there. Several other folk was there, but the daily driver shootout, I said, oh, this is my chance to come in first with the cash. So, I raced this, I think it was a C6 Corvette. Shout out to Monte Carlo Murph. That's his name, man. He's a big Monte Carlo guy. But I put I'm sorry, not gap sauce. I put the zap sauce on him. And then I raced the Cadillac CTS. You know what I'm saying? The nice one, you know what I'm saying, with the good stuff under the hood.
Got something for you there.
Sent him home, sent the Cadillac home. And then I raced Black Gorilla. He has a box Chevy, you know what I'm saying, race car, box Chevy race car, man, with the gap sauce and everything in it. Every time every time he shifted gears, I put a half a car on him. It was like womp, half a car, womp, half a car, womp, zap sauce. You know what I mean?
I hurt my feelings. I watched that race. I hurt my feelings. I said, "Come on, man. I know you running harder than that. Something had to be wrong.
Well, to
Something had
full
to be wrong."
disclosure, he won't spraying nothing. He didn't.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, he didn't.
okay.
He didn't. He didn't. I forgot what he said. Something was going on with the bottle or whatever, and he wasn't able to spray anything. So, with that being said, that's still a fast car,
That's still,
even not on nitrous.
and it's still, you still got the W.
And I got the W. You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't in your pit crew. I didn't have nothing to do with that. I wasn't. I didn't. And at that time, that was like my third race that day. I got better and better with my reaction time. You know what I'm saying? I got better and better with my reaction time. And now I'm not gonna make an excuse. I made it to the finals of the daily shootout. I'm inches away from the cash. I was racing this souped up 2020 Supra. Nice car, man. Really, really nice car. And I was on 89% battery life at the time. And my initial takeoff did not feel like it felt when I was at 98, 95, 92 for those previous 3 races. You know what I'm saying? So we went 3-1 that day, man. Shout out to all Tesla Nation, man. We did it, y'all.
Let's see. And I was watching, what was I watching? I think I was watching some lives or some videos or something that day. I was seeing you with the phone and showing the people the car back, forth, park, all that. I said, man, that extra juice he might need later.
I know. I shouldn't have done it. Now, this is the good thing. That particular track in Fayetteville, right here in Fayetteville, North Carolina, the supercharger is only 6 minutes away. So, knowing what I know now, after my first round race, I would have went to the supercharger, charged up for 10 minutes, and came back. Real easy. That's what I do between rounds, you know what I'm saying? Because it was like about a good 20, 30 minutes between races, you know what I mean? So if I can do that, I'll be able to do that next time. It's game over, man. And there are also mobile charging solutions that are available as well.
Yeah, I try to keep up with it, man, because one day it's gonna be here,
EV swaps.
They doing a lot of them, man.
They
They have
doing them.
Do you know? Are you aware of the event that they have?
Now I know
It
my
is
guy Rich Rebuilds latest video. He went to this annual EV event. Maybe it was
yes,
this month. Was it this month?
yes.
It
I
might
think
have
it
been
was this month. This
because it was
month
a
or late
recent
last month.
video.
Yes.
Okay, so it's a recent video. And I hadn't watched the whole video, but man, it was so many of our favorite cars.
Yes.
All of us now, our favorite cars, but under the hood, it was straight EV power. And I think it's super interesting to see how it's done and the results that they get on the track.
Yeah, man. I seen that and I was like, wow. That's and it take a little bit of how to mess with those cars, I think. You know what I mean? Because like you said,
Man,
it's a computer just about. You know what I mean?
yeah. And with
It's,
the EV, like let's say Tesla, there's no transmission. So guess what? There's no transmission tunnel. There's no engine in the front. There's more leg room now. And it's also safer because the entire front area is a crumple zone. There's no engine that's going to get pushed up into the cabin. So the Teslas are the safest cars in the world. They have the safest record of any car in the world. You got to think about now. If there is a car that you want to fall asleep in, it's going to be a Tesla. Because if you aren't paying attention, if I put my head down and look at my phone, the car, boop, 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 it flashes and beeps. If the car drifts over to a line, out of the lane, it brings it back. If a car pulled out in front of me, it applies the brakes before I apply the brakes. If I was sitting still at a traffic light and a drunk driver was coming up full speed behind me, you know what my car gonna do? My car gonna take off, whoop, and move out the way if it's possible. If there's nothing obstructing the car,
gotcha.
the Tesla will speed up and move out the way because a car is coming up fast behind it. And it's also getting to the point now where the full self-driving is getting better and better to where you can just sit in the car and put your destination in and grab the wheel every now and then, and you're gonna get where you got to go. It's gonna change lanes for you and everything. That's where technology is at, man, right now with Tesla.
It's definitely came a long way. Definitely came a long way from
Oh yeah.
from that old 1971 LTD. I'm sitting over smashing the gas, trying to get it to start. You know what I
Or
mean?
getting flooded.
Yeah.
Remember flooding? Boy, I was like, flooded. They don't know what that is now, bro. Folk don't know what flooding
No, they
is
don't.
right now.
What up, Infamous? And Black Rain in here, man. We got some peoples in here, man, and from all different areas. You know what I mean? All different states, several different states. So, man, I appreciate y'all stopping in. Of course, if y'all haven't checked out Evapors, be sure to do so. And with others in the chat themselves also do the same. Um, we well, me and Ken 10 doing our thing, got a little spot now. So
Yeah, y'all play the song every time y'all come in? I'm from Kenton. I'm from Kenton. And he talking about cost more than a Tesla. I said, whoa, wait, no, hold on. No, it don't. No, it don't. No, it don't.
But man, look, we were standing outside, right? We was looking, and we walked around the whole spot, and there's only one plug in. And I thought about it, and I know he thought of it the exact same. We said, "Man, we E-Vapors got a parking spot. E-Vapors got a parking spot right
I just need
here."
a plug, man. I just need a plug.
Yes, sir. What up, KJ? Man, appreciate you dropping in. Man, appreciate it. And
Hey, but look, Ken
BB
10
Smoke.
now. Hey, but look, you speaking on Ken 10, man. Like Ken 10 really introduced me to Ruchis, man. Like I know y'all know Don't Master is probably like the biggest name that people know when it comes to Ruchi and all that stuff right there. But like I got introduced to Ruchi through Ken 10. That was like the most different Ruchi wheels that I saw. I heard Don't Master say it, but
Right.
I hadn't really seen the wheels until I started following Ken 10. And if I'm not mistaken, I met Ken 10 through you, if I'm not mistaken, right? Swaps?
Yep. Or he was in Memphis too. I don't know if you the first
No. I
time.
met him online. It was
Okay.
like a group of y'all was online together. Maybe Cortez was on live with
Right.
you, and it was somebody else, man.
Yeah.
Dang.
And we all, you know what I mean? That's how we was doing it. We still do it. You know what I'm saying? So that's
Mm-hmm.
probably it.
LS
But I
Chevy Rider.
remember
I think he was on there too. And somebody else I'm missing, man. Who's the brother with all the different guns and stuff, man? Got the big gun collection.
we got a Cat Loco.
Yeah, Cat Loco. That's my guy. Yeah. Cat Loco. I think Cat Loco was on the screen too, man, because I remember we were talking about guns and it was just a well-rounded conversation, man. So yeah, shout out to Cat Loco, man.
And then man, we got ZTRD in here.
Oh,
ZTRD.
JDM.
Yes, sir. Mr. Random in here. Destroyer 1320. What's going on, man?
What we got destroyed? I got to drop my 1320 video, man. I was on the passenger side with this guy named Toro 704. I was riding with him. I got to drop that video, man, on my channel, man. I'll probably drop it tomorrow.
Man, I got a question. I'm out here this past race there in Memphis.
Mm-hmm.
The announcer was saying Toro. Who was driving the car?
I know Mod Fame drove it one time?
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. I mean, I know Toro drove his own car, but I
Right,
think Mod Fame made one or two passes in the car, if I'm not mistaken.
right. Gotcha. Because I was like, man, hold on, he's standing over here. Who's driving this car?
Yeah. Martha Fame was in there, man. I see
Okay.
LS Chevy Rider in here, man. I
Man.
look, man, and look, this is another thing I brag about, man. I have more YouTube shirts and hoodies than anybody. I'm talking about like I've only been given like two. You gave me one. I've only been given two of them. All the other ones I bought myself, man. So if you see somebody's hoodie or shirt, man, go and buy that junk, man. You know what I'm saying? Support your local content creators, man. It's encouraging, man, when an order comes in. You never know what that order might do mentally for somebody, man, to kind of inspire them to kind of keep it moving, man. But yeah, I got everybody's shirt, man.
He do.
I done bought. So my wife was like, "Don't buy nobody else shirt." She said, "Don't buy nobody else YouTube shirt." You know what I mean? So now I've always had shirts available. I just don't talk about them a whole lot. So we got some now. I sell them on Instagram. So if
Instagram.
you go to my Instagram, you can see my shop, and I got some Car Talk TV shirts and hoodies on there. And I try to put like a motivational slogan on there. Like one of the shirts, it just says motivation. And for you to think, and it's me and Kasha Rail on there, and the pictures mean something, to me and Kasha Rail, those different moments in time. So you got, you'll have us on your shirt, man. So your swag is instantly gonna go to 30 if you put me and Kasha Rail on your chest. You're
Hey
gonna
man,
look
let
you're gonna look
let the
really good.
people know. Let the people know about the Car Talk TV. What it is you two are doing over there, man.
Yeah, so Car Talk TV, man, is myself, Car Show Rail, and I'm saying this in context, right? So some people get upset when you say good things about yourself, but if I was down talking myself, would you stop me if I was down talking myself? So we're both older, we're both OGs. I'm an OG from North Carolina. He's an OG from Baltimore. Car Show Rail by the name Car Show Rail. I know people love Forgiatos now, but he was riding on Forgiatos on Benzes 11, 12 years ago. You know what I'm saying? He kind of set the foundation of the car club scene in the Baltimore, Maryland area. So he has a lot of credibility in the car game. And, I did my thing, in North Carolina and different states that I lived in Virginia, man, just with different type of cars, a whole different thing. But financially, we've both been able to become entrepreneurs. We both kind of figured out, how to save money, how to pay off debt, how to go to the next level. Because he's a Bentley guy. He's on his third Bentley. This man's had 3 different Bentleys, you know what I'm saying? So he knows something about entrepreneurship and money. And I'm the same way. People seeing different accomplishments. I came from poverty. The first house that we lived in, we didn't even have a bathroom, bro. We had an outhouse outside. So we had to use the bathroom in a pot and take the pot outside. So people don't know my story, you know what I mean? So when people see me living on a golf course, driving I-8s and Porsches and different Lexus trucks and doing all these different things, I'm like, yo, that means nothing to me, man. Like I came from the bottom. Most people's bottom, y'all had at least had a bathroom. Most people's bottom, y'all at least had a bathroom. We didn't even have a bathroom. We didn't have hot running water. You had to put water in a tin pan and put it on the sink and heat it up and then mix. And we had wood burning stoves too. What y'all know about that? We ain't had central heating and air conditioning. We had wood burning stoves. And you know what the air conditioning was, right? You open up the window and you put a box fan in the window. You know how many summers I spent sitting in front of the fan, like 1 foot away from the fan? As kids, we used to, talking to the fan and sound like robots and all that stuff, man.
Yes.
So I'm just saying, like, yo, I come from nothing, man. So when I got to where I'm at now, which we still got places we trying to go, I said, man, we have an obligation to turn around and say, hey, man, here's how you save money. Here's how you pay off debt. Here's how you stay encouraged while you're going through the struggle financially, mentally, and spiritually. I'm here for you. I made some videos. Here's a video. You want to quit your job? Here's a video on my last day of my job when I walked outside, and I'm here to show you, like, I did it. I walked away from $100,000 a year job, and I'm still here. We're still making it. The mortgage is still getting paid. I mean, I bought a Tesla without a job. Anything is possible, man. I'm just here to encourage people, man. Like anything is possible. Because guess what? Your favorite entertainer is not doing. Your favorite entertainer is not encouraging you. Don't get mad at me because I'm talking about accomplishments. Your favorite rapper throw money in your face, right? It's legal. Your favorite basketball, football player, they tell you how many cars they got and they show you all the big chains they got, but they don't give you no game. You can't inbox your favorite entertainer and say, yo, put me on the how to save money and pay off debt. I bet you $100 you won't get a response. If you do get a response, it's gonna be like, sucker, get out my inbox.
Buy a ticket to my next game.
Buy a ticket to my next basketball, football concert or whatever it is. You know what I mean? And that's perfectly legal for them not to respond. So I'm not saying that they have to. But what I'm saying is me and myself, Car Show Rail, Car Talk TV, we're reachable. You can inbox us and we can answer a question. We can point you in the right direction. We're on a mission to do that. MCM, not Man Crush Monday. We allow the ladies Man Crush Mondays too, but that's a whole different subject. It's motivation, cause, and money. And we want to help people, man. The cause will bring you to us, but hopefully you leave motivated and you leave with some tips and tools to get your money to the next level, man.
Y'all heard it. So it just like he said, sound like his inbox is open. You got a question. Definitely, man. We got a couple more peoples in here. Big New York in the house. Appreciate that. D Brooks.
Salute, man.
Lefty in here. Man, Cat Loco don't drop in. You
See,
can't
Cat Loco,
handle
was
the
he in
truth.
here when we was talking about him? I was,
Man, I think he just dropped. Cat Loco stay in the bushes. But
in the
you
bushes.
mentioned his name. He's like the Candyman. You say Candyman 3 times.
I ain't gonna
You
say
say
Cat
Cat
Loco.
Loco. That's what I'm saying.
I'm
He
not gonna say
pops
it
up.
3 times. I'm not gonna say it 3 times because he might come with a strap. He gonna come strapped, right? He coming strapped. So I ain't messing with Cat Loco. He coming strapped. He might do like this right here. That don't mean he not strapped though, just because his hands up, right? He's still strapped. The joke probably like, oh, I got something right. I got one right here. I got one on the ankle.
Right, that's what I'm saying, man. You say his name, he pops up. So
Yes,
he's definitely be in the building, man. He's checking. I appreciate you dropping in, Loco. But yeah, man. Hey, if y'all don't mind, do me a favor, man. Since y'all in here, go ahead and hashtag Whistle Game for me for the Evapors. Because look, he's got a Monte Carlo, right? He's gonna have it out there playing around. He's gonna be doing the naturally aspirated thing, but I almost bet there'll be a power adder sooner or later.
You
Why?
think so?
Man, why? Because you experiencing the torque from the EV right now, which is a big difference from a gasoline torque. So look,
see
there's
that?
some pictures here. Hold on, let me get you screen. So I feel like you're gonna be wanting to
That
up
my
the ante.
yeah. So that's we coming from the graveyard right here, right? That's a little graveyard. Giving y'all some exclusives, man. That's a little graveyard pick right there. Let me see what else we got, man. Let me see what else we got in here. Yeah, some more graveyard, man. Just some more graveyard right there. Like, so sometimes people don't believe that they that like, oh man, he ain't really got no car coming on the way. Nah, but this one came from the graveyard, man. We got all. Let me see, floor pans done all over again, man. Let me see if I got a little video in here. Let me see.
Y'all getting some exclusive over here. Sound like he got oil pressure.
We got oil pressure.
Sound like he got
We
oil
got
pressure.
oil pressure. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna show y'all see that the engine is painted too. You see the engine is painted. Y'all see that gold? See that gold engine right there. I'm just let me know if you think I'm playing. Y'all see the gold. Y'all see the gold engine right? Hold on. I don't think they think I got oil pressure. Come on now. All right, you heard the man say, all right, shut it off before you kill somebody. Cut it off before you kill somebody. And when you heard me say, cut it off before you kill somebody. Now
So,
that was manually. Obviously, you saw him, with the spray.
So we know that that's going to hit the street soon enough.
Yeah.
So and I'm excited. I want to see what he do, man. I want to see what he do for sure.
You excited?
Sure. I want to see what he do.
Hold on, let me. I got some more. Let me show you inside the engine, man. Here go another one. That's inside.
Say, hey, man, if y'all could see, I don't know, could y'all look a little closer, man? You see what those are? He got some money tied up in it. Those are some good parts, man.
Man, we it's all new too, man. New crate motor, man. And see we sprayed that thing down gold, man. You know what I'm saying? We got the gold on it. We ain't playing with y'all. We got the gold motor in there. Why the motor gold? why the motor gold, Swaps?
Most gold motors are O's motors. Most gold
but look, but listen, but why did we candy paint the motor gold though?
We got to do it in gold because I guess you're gonna be doing something else with it, going outside gold.
Right, because that's part of my color scheme, man. Y'all know I got the gold crown. Come on, man. Y'all come on, man. Y'all come on, man. I gave y'all got the exclusives, man. I think you can see inside that a little bit better right there, right?
Look at that. Look at that.
You can see in that a little bit better. I'm trying to get closer to the camera without it not being in focus. You can see in there. We got oil pressure though. We got oil pressure.
And then a lot of
we running.
I feel like I do. I feel like there might be a power adder, man. Because and then not only that, I feel like you say, man, you pull up, you coming to the event, you coming to the track, you pull up at these events and put the Monte Carlo. It's gonna be some people that want some revenge.
Some revenge.
Say,
you gonna get revenge? The Monte Carlo ain't hurt nobody. The Monte Carlo ain't did nothing nobody.
You know how it is. It wasn't. It was you. You got the win, correct?
Facts.
in
Those are facts.
in the Tesla. So next thing we're like, we want to go ahead and give you that L or whatever it is in just
I take it.
but
I
yeah,
take it,
man.
man.
Yeah, man. That's
You won't have to never worry
that's
about me dodging and ducking,
hey,
man. You know what I'm
he said
saying?
you heard that? He talked like Zay was. Zay said it. He said Dodge no smoke. Man,
Nah,
you was
because
Dallas. You raised Zay there in Dallas.
I didn't race Zay. I whooped Zay. That wasn't even close. I was
in the Porsche.
actually
You was in the
at the
Porsche,
eighth
right?
mile. At the eighth mile, I was about to let the top down because I was in the convertible Porsche. I was about to let the top down, but I was like, nah, I probably shouldn't do that. It's not a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
wasn't no race, man. We got him big time, man. That was easy.
So we got D Brooks lefty. Man, like I said, I appreciate y'all all dropping in. Hollering at E-Vapors here. Your main man, E-Vapors, is the GOAT. You know what I
Ish,
mean?
your
He
main
will show up with the cape and the crown when he's at these events, man.
man. Look, stop playing with me.
That's like carrying your luggage, correct? You have
Oh,
the
you
cape, you have your crown, at least the crown with you when you show up.
man. Look, I didn't take my crown the last time I flew only because I was in and out of Memphis. Literally, I was in Memphis probably like 13, 14 hours. I flew into Memphis like 9 something that morning, and I flew out at like 2 a.m. You know what I mean? Like I never touched the bed. I never touched the bed at all. Oh, let me show you another pic, man. Let me show y'all getting some exclusives, man. Since I'm on here with my boy, you know that's one side of the mini tub, man. Y'all know what kind of breaks those are. Go ahead and take your guess.
And Brembos.
No. We ain't go Brembo. What's the other one?
What
The
we got?
Wildwood.
Willwood, Wildwood, Willwood, Wildwood. Yeah,
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 yeah. I say Wildwood, man. But that's one
Wildwood.
half of the mini tub right there, man. Putting that work in all up under that, man. So if your G body not ain't got no mini tub, then don't holler at me. If your G body ain't got no oil pressure and you don't have no mini tub and you ain't got some deep joints back there, don't holler at me, man. They man, when I tell you, ARC Motorsports in Clinton, Maryland, them boys are very meticulous about their cars, man. You won't never see no Bondo coming out of there. You won't see nothing but metal. You know what I'm saying? All your floor pans and everything. I'm talking about from the rooty to the tootie, all your lines, laser measured, everything gonna come out of ARC Motorsports up to par. Cause they put their name on it. You know what I mean? When they put their name on it, that's it.
You are you gonna be on the circuit or you gonna be in the? I guess what is it,
I-
24s and up or 22s? How's that work? How's that
The
work? You know what I mean?
NDRA, they have a lightweight division where you come in there with small block and have at least 22s.
22s. Okay.
At least 22s. So yeah, we gonna be out there, bro. So
There we go. Do that. Do
so
that.
I said, look, let me be the lightweight division king then. Let me take my small block, maximize my small block, and keep. You gotta have all glass, all you gotta have your interior. You gotta have music in there. It has to be drivable, not a race car. You know what I'm saying? Um, at least for the NDRA is what I'm speaking of.
Okay.
NDRA, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be able to do all that. You gotta have your interior. You gotta be able to drive the car. Can't tow it to the line. None of that. So it's almost like a daily driver, almost. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's
I
almost
got you.
basically, because in the rule book they had it where you got to go on the cruise. You know what I'm talking about? Going to look on the cruise.
Oh man, yeah. So it's basically a driver.
Yeah. So I think you got to go on a 5 mile cruise, something like that, 10 mile cruise. At least in the rule books, that's what it say, man. So I'm excited about next season coming around with the NDRA, man. I'm gonna be in there,
There we
and
go.
I'm in there to win. And I'm not sitting here like saying, "Oh, I'm gonna win it all." I don't know what's gonna happen.
There we
Yeah,
go.
you know what I'm saying? But guess what? Guess who's gonna be in it though?
Vapors.
I'm gonna be in. I ain't gonna be on Instagram talking about cars every night, and then 6 months go by and I ain't been in a single race. Cause that's what I see on Instagram all the time. Now I see guys on Instagram, a little bit on YouTube. They talk about racing. Lock in. 6 months go by, they ain't had a single race.
Man, that's we call it bench racing, and we do a lot of it. You know what I mean? To have fun,
Mm-hmm.
within what amongst ourselves, have fun, use it as a motivational tool. You know what I mean? We do
Yeah.
that. And it's but it happens across the board. You know what I'm saying? And it's just something that happens. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
and it's two different conversations. Like we're talking about cars and we talk about racing and stuff like that. Man, you should always have people talking about it. But I'm saying like people that consider themselves racers. How are you a racer and you don't race? You are a former racer, or like Prince, the artist formerly known as
Formerly
Prince,
known.
the racer formerly known as Racer, because you are a talker. So you need to get on the talk show circuit. Like I'm on the talk show circuit, right? Because I don't far as internal combustible engines, I'm on the talk show circuit right now. And you see,
Mhm.
this is the most that I've talked about the Monte Carlo. And this is the first place that I release those videos, you know what I mean? So you got the exclusive, man, to
Got
see
the exclusive.
the Evapors oil pressure. You the first y'all the first folk to see the gold up in under the hood and all that, man. So, you my guy. So I had to,
Hey, I appreciate that.
if
Appreciate
I'm
you
gonna do it.
sharing with us.
Oh yeah, I got to do it here, man. But I'm excited, man, to see what I can do to the car. What can I do to that small block, man? Of course, we talking about a little bit of spray. You know what I'm saying? That's
See, there it is. Y'all
we
heard it.
we talked about it. But again, as a YouTuber, me personally, um, I don't want everything done like right away. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, let me get it all motor. You know what I mean? Let me get it and see how it run. And then I can see what it feel like, when we do X to it, when we do Y to it, when we do Z to it. Let me build it out. I mean, I'm not that far from Boost Doctor. He's 40 minutes away from where I live at. And we both from the same hometown. I'm gonna go through and holler at him. Hey man, what do you think I should do? What are some things that can be done, to my small block situation here, and it still be a daily drivable car?
Right.
That's where I'm staying at. Not full race car where you got to no. How can I maximize this Monte Carlo small block sitting on 22s and it still be able to still be drivable and meet all of the NDRA regulations?
Yeah, man. That I hope to have something together to where I can go out and have a little fun, and that's what it is. It's about having some fun, man. You know,
Hmm.
a lot of my goals is personal goals. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
A
I'm just
lot of my
excited, man, just because I grew up, man, loving the G body, man, and it's almost like I feel like I'm getting a Hot Wheels car. Like I feel like a big kid that's about to get a Hot Wheels car. It ain't got nothing to do with no status or none of that stuff, man. Because it ain't the most expensive car. Like I said, it's a small block. It ain't no big block, and there ain't no LS in there and none of that, man. It's a car that I'm excited to say we, myself, ARC Motorsport, built from the graveyard. Because I be hearing all this built not bought. Oh man. I mean, I don't care. I'll buy a car. If you got a car that's ready, I'll buy it. But at least I better wear the built not bought shirt, if that makes sense. I better wear that. Built not bought. How you like me now?
or bought, not built, however it means, whatever it goes.
I will buy. If you got one already built, I'll buy it. Because you know how long it take to build these cars, man. I
Yeah.
ain't worried about what nobody say. I'm gonna leave you at the light. Hey man, you didn't build that car. You didn't build that car. Hey buddy, you lost the race. Where's the money?
there's a lot of the an individual from what I noticed, like in the motorcycle world, that's where I come, years ago, is a person would build a bike and it would be a very powerful bike and someone else would ride it, and then they would call these guys jockeys for hire. And this first thing they say is, man, you ride your own bike and let's run it. Ride your own bikes. I know that same thing happens in the car world where somebody
Yeah, of
builds a
course.
car and they put somebody behind the wheel.
Yeah, but if I go to the Dodge dealership and buy a Dodge Demon, I didn't build it. But if I win the race, I still won the race. I mean, I don't care what you say. You can take my built not bought shirt. I'll send it back. Like Tesla. I didn't build a Tesla. I know how to drive that thing though. My reaction time is still my reaction time.
Mm-hmm.
Tesla don't control my reaction time. Tesla doesn't keep the car in the lane for me. You know what I'm saying? I, as a driver, or you as a driver, you still got to make that thing happen. You know what I mean? You're not doing it under the hood, no. But you still can lighten it up. You still can change the wheel setup, the tire setup. There are other things you can do to make the Tesla go even faster than it already goes now. So there
Mm-hmm.
are things you can do to the Tesla. You know, you Under the hood, no, but wheel setup, absolutely. Lighten
I
it
don't know
up,
if I
absolutely.
just said that, Mr. Random. I might have missed him, Mr. Random. Well, before we cut out, I'm gonna ask you, since we're still talking about the Tesla and how they run and what they do, the Tesla versus Blur at
Oh,
at at
big showdown.
Big Show there. Yeah, they're in Memphis.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
what
So,
what was your
so
take on that? What was your
well, I
take on
mean, I can tell you exactly what happened. They rushed my guy to the line, right? And it's not anybody's fault. I know they got other stuff going on at the track or whatever, but it was cold in
that?
Memphis. So normally it takes the car a few minutes to be in full power mode for the Plaid to get a full launch. Everything that you've heard, all those numbers, 1.9, 0 to 60, all those low 9 quarter-mile times, you have to be in full power mode. So it'll say you got 3 minutes until full power mode. So literally it was saying 2 minutes. And I was telling them, like, hey, we need 2 more minutes. And they was like, no, you gotta go now. So he raced not on full power, and he got to work on his reaction time too. So his reaction time wasn't the best, but the car did not launch in full power mode for the Plaid.
And in his defense, that was his first time
Bro, that was his
out.
first. That was his first race on the track.
Right.
Think about this. So he's never been in the beans before. So he had some nerves. But what I will say, and if people was there and y'all saw his setup, that man serious about this thing, man. He actually have uh copyrights and patents on some of the things that he's doing because he's the first in the world to put the parachute on the Tesla Plaid, and he's gonna be the first in the world to have the roll cage inside the Plaid. And there are other things that he's working on that I can't, talk about right now that are world first. You know what I mean? So y'all stand by, man. EV smoke, it's going down, man. This guy, he's really serious, and the car is gonna get faster.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna
Over
get faster.
time.
Watch. Now, just
But
because he lost to the Blur, ladies and gentlemen, don't mean he can't beat you. So let me talk to the camera. Let me talk to the. He lost to the Blur. He lost to the Blur. Y'all know what the Blur can do. That don't mean he can't beat you. That don't mean I can't beat you either. Now, so holler at me now if you want to line up these Teslas. Now, if you want to sit beside the Plaid, you want to sit beside the Wide 3, let me know. We'll line you up like your barber.
oh, well, I don't know. He bit off a little bit more and he could chew with the little Mustang too, but we're not gonna get into that.
Man,
I was
old
just asking
dog,
about
old dog, old dog. That's a race car. That car's built for it, right?
that car moves.
That car is like that. But guess what? Everybody ain't old dog and everybody ain't Black Blur.
Right,
So it's a long list of folk
right.
that can get beat. So y'all can, yeah, the player lost. Let me see what you got.
In due
Line it up.
time, man, we all shall meet up somewhere, some way, somehow.
Yeah, me
Luckily.
and you gotta get a race in. I can't. That's the race I really want. Cause I still owe you for saying my i8 is not a race car, and
Yeah, we'll see.
that's what I'm gonna
We
think about when
shall
we
see.
race. I don't
No,
care.
it was no. It's the why. It's the why. It's the why.
No, you
And
said the
we
i8
was
want a race car.
man. What was I saying, man? What
Yeah,
we
I
talking?
put you in the i8 video.
Oh
No,
yeah. Because we was talking. I was talking about the Monte Carlo not being a race car,
I just twisted your
being a
words
street.
around for the video.
Right, right. I
Yeah,
got you.
you
I
I
got you.
I,
I
I
got you.
inserted that
Yeah,
situation
yeah.
in.
I
So
guess what we was talking about earlier. That's what we was
yeah,
talking about. But yeah, man. But hey, Evapors, man, I appreciate you dropping in. Appreciate the time. Appreciate you spending the time over with us, man. Definitely anybody out here, yeah, I haven't checked out Evapors, man, be sure to go ahead and do so, man. Let them know what platforms they can find you on.
man, you type in Evapors in Google. I'm out there. YouTube Evapors, Twitter Evapors, Reddit Evapors. If you on Twitch Evapors, I got a Twitch channel too. Evapors on Instagram. You know what I mean? So you just type in Evapors and you're gonna see everything I'm doing, man. And I got a family channel too, man. It's called Stevenson Squad. So if you like family channel type stuff, man, or your old lady like family channel stuff, man, type in Stevenson Squad on YouTube, and we're gonna be right there. And Stevenson Squad on Instagram as well, man. We
All
getting it
right.
done, man. You got to take care of your babies, man. You got to do that.
DIY, appreciate you dropping in. I ain't for sure what comment you was talking about, but but okay, we'll we'll definitely definitely catch up with you on the next one, Evapors again, man. I appreciate I appreciate you coming on, man. We'll definitely be still conversating as we do, checking out each other's channels as we do.
Hey, man,
Hope
you already know, man. We locked in for life, bro.
hope that we'll be able to link up in Dallas or whatever other events may or may not come between now and then.
For sure.
Okay. Yeah, the Monty, he says. The Monty. Little true stretching on the Monty.
True stretching. Who true stretching?
I don't know. I don't
Oh,
know. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know.
Not a. I'm talking about. I guess Blanco being not a race car, man. But anyway, and then
I got you. I got you.
but yeah, I'm lost too. DIY. Man, yeah, yeah. Plus, there
Well,
is a delay. I don't know if there is a delay from when your comment comes up and
it
from when
is.
we're. So you know what I mean. So, but yeah, man. Hope we can link up, man. Like I said, that only one I know of now that I've heard of is the April 9th thing. I hope to be going to that, Lord willing. You know what I'm saying? I'll be there.
Yeah.
Hope that you're able to get your projects done. And then before you know it, man, you might go ahead and have your. Do they make another um um like an add-on power adder type thing for the Y itself, or is that
It
it?
would have to be software download. So
Okay,
Tesla would have to create. They have the ability to because for some of the like, so I have the performance Model Y, the fastest one that they make. So if you get the long range version, you can pay like 2,000 for a power booster, and it'll shave off like maybe zero point 0.3 seconds of your 0 to 60 time. So if they can do that for the long range, they have the ability to do that for my car. And I just bet they're gonna scale these things out over time. Say, hey, for $5,000, you want to take your Model Y from 3.50 to 60 to 2.8, and all you gotta do is just pay for it. Just like when it's different features on the car, I can just pay for it on my phone, and boom, instantly my car now can do that particular feature, man. It's amazing, bro. Like the technology, man. It's crazy right now.
okay. What my last question? What is the battery life on one of those? You know what I mean? Because that's what a lot of people's. Well, that would be my concern is
Yeah.
the battery life.
So I can go about 290 miles on my car. How far can most people go on their car on gas before they need to put more gas in?
Honestly, it depends on the make and model, man. It
So
really
it's
do.
it's 290 miles. Is that pretty decent?
That's on a truck. That's a little stretch. You
Well,
know
but
what I
I'm saying
mean?
like 290 miles is pretty good.
No, no, no,
And
no, 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 not that. I'm talking about the overall battery life. You know what I mean? Because
oh, you mean the life of the battery? Oh, I
yeah,
mean,
man. Because the
oh
charging.
shoot, man, that the battery technology, these are not your, as I say, aunt and uncle Duracell batteries, man. Tesla battery technology is crazy, man. They're built to last. They still got Teslas on the road right now from 2012, 2013. You know what I mean? So and your, just like how your main powertrain on a car is warranted longer than like your 3 year, 36,000 mile. Same thing with Tesla, man. I want to say it's like an 8 year warranty on the overall battery itself. But those are individual cells inside the battery. So even if you needed a battery replacement, you might not need a whole battery replaced. You might just need an individual cell replacement. But those things last, bro. Like they last. But the range is what I was speaking about.
Okay.
I mean, you can go about 290 miles before you need a charge. And when you get to the supercharger, you probably need to charge about 10, 15 minutes, and you on your way. I can spend 10, 15 minutes at your local gas station, you know what I'm saying, stretching my legs on a road trip. So like what people may think about EV, like throw that away, man. I make videos on my channel, man, on Evapors Tesla Racing and on my Evapors channel. So you want to get some real facts, man, just come to YouTube, man, check me out, and I talk about those type of things, man, to give you the facts. You're not gonna have a better daily driver car than a Tesla, man. It'll cost you about $3, man, to fill it up, and you want you'll never beat that. And there are no oil changes, there are no state inspections because there's no emissions for you to test. And I can just say there's no gas, and you're only spending about $3 to fill it up, man. Your electric bill is not gonna go crazy. You know what I mean? You're gonna spend way less money, bro. I'm living proof.
Well, they're supposed to be building a battery something out this way about 2 hours from here. Uh, yeah, to build 4 electric cars.
It's gonna be good,
Yeah,
and
so
so you ain't got to worry about overseas and parts and like all the stuff that's being delayed on these cars with the chips and all that stuff, man. Yeah, we need to make all that stuff right here in the United States, man.
yeah, I don't know how it's going to work or nothing, but they've already said what it's going to do, how many people they're going to put in there. So the EV thing's happening. So ain't no way we're around it. It's happening.
At least
Like,
y'all can say y'all know the guy that was out first, man. You know what I'm saying? But look, see, as soon as I start talking about Tesla, well, so and so got a Tesla on his channel, but is he out front? You feel me? Like, it's plenty of folk that have Teslas in their garage and done a couple videos and stuff like that. But are they representing like I represent? And the answer is no. The answer is no. The answer is no. Because why don't we know about them? Why ain't nobody talking about them? Why ain't we seeing them at big events racing their cars and stuff? Feel me?
yeah,
That's
every
a whole
time I
nother
see
subject.
one, I look to see if you behind the wheel.
Hey man, look, you keep. I'm gonna sneak up on you. Don't worry. If I got to fly to town and Turo one, I'm gonna fly to town, and that's gonna be me in your rearview mirror, and I'm gonna shoot right past you. I'm gonna challenge you. I'm at least try. I'm at least try.
Well, look, Evapors, man, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Like I said before, everybody, if y'all haven't checked out Evapors, definitely go ahead and do so. And yeah, he does rep Tesla. He does. I do. He does. He does. He does, man. So then, but I'm gonna sign off because I got to get up and do it again in the morning. Appreciate it. Appreciate everybody for coming in. Y'all be sure to go check him out. Check each other out over here, and like, subscribe, all that good stuff that they say. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Have a good evening.
Peace.